that subscribe button and hit it in the mouth. The DM game. Let's get it. What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, y'all, back again. And today I want to talk about why I traded in Madden 18, why I stopped playing Madden 18. And I mean, as a lot of y'all understanding, a lot of y'all know, I love franchise mode. And to make a long video short, that's the main reason I traded in Madden NFL 18. And that's the main reason why I don't currently play Madden NFL 18. Now, will I get it again? I'll go pick it up again. I'm gonna get the game again because I do like playing football games, and with Madden 19 content rolling out, I do want to get back to doing the Madden live streams. So I will go get the game again, y'all. But it's no hesitation. It was no hesitation for me to trade it in at the time and stop playing it at the time because there's nothing there. I actually, to be honest with y'all, I was burnt out on Madden. I would say maybe the first month after it released. I was still doing the live streams and stuff like that with you guys, and it was awesome, but y'all were the awesome part of it. I just could not. It was too much like 17. I mean, yeah, the graphic upgrade was very nice and very welcomed, but other than that, I mean, there were some smoother things in the game, but there wasn't enough to hold my attention and make me want to keep continuously playing the game aside from just streaming. And you know, there were other games that came out that were, in my opinion, more valuable buys than Madden was. Now, does that mean that I don't like Madden? No, I like Madden. I love football. I mean, if anybody put out an NFL football game, I'm gonna try it out. If they put out a college football, I'm definitely getting on that. So it's not that I don't like Madden as a series. It's just Madden 18, as far as franchise mode goes, was a letdown, and that's why I stopped playing it. You know, I know guys ask me now, "Hey, you gonna stream? You gonna stream? Let's stream some Madden." Bro, I don't have Madden anymore. I traded Madden in, and like I said, it's not anything against Madden. Well, it is. Yeah, it is actually against Madden. More against the higher ups because they're not allowing these developers to produce what the fans really want. They're going along the lines of being money hungry and wanting to grow their bottom line, which I understand that, guys. And we all have to understand that. It's a business at the end of the day. You have to look at it from a business standpoint. They are trying and going to do everything they can to grow their bottom line. But it's kind of like the snake that's right in your face. You have a ton of people who would love to play franchise mode that it's one of those things where you're missing out on what got you there. You know, you ever see people get famous and they forget where they come from? Madden is kind of going that route. And like I said, we have to be very leery. While in the back of my mind, I really feel like Madden 19 will be awesome when it comes to franchise mode this year. There's always that little bit of doubt that's there. And I would be lying to y'all if I said I didn't have doubts. I have doubts. And that doubt is lingering because of the success that Madden had without doing anything to franchise mode. And as much as people would like to disagree, how many people are posting videos about what's messed up in the game? Guess what? They bought the game and they are still playing the game. So EA has already gotten that money. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you can talk trash about the game all you want, but it's like you've already bought it. It's kind of like if me being a YouTuber, if I make a bad YouTube video, or if I make a YouTube video and somebody comments a negative comment, well, guess what? You've already viewed the video, you know, and you see what I'm saying? You've already done what I really wanted you to do. I mean, I can't sit here and say I don't want you to watch the videos. If that was the case, I wouldn't make them. You get what I'm saying? I just don't want it to come off like I don't care what I put out. I just want y'all to watch it. No, I care. That's why I don't put out stuff all the time. Or that's why I don't just put out anything, you know. But you know, it's a business and they are in business to make money. And with Long Shot coming out and Mutt seeing an increase in sales and players, from a business standpoint, it's gonna be a fight for Rex and them this year to get more punch into connected franchise mode, because the execs are gonna say, look, man, I know you want to do this career mode thing, which Rex does want to do a career mode. Y'all, let me say that again. Rex Dixon wants to do a solid career mode for Madden. It's not mostly his decision. He has people he has to answer to, and these guys are looking at the stats and saying, wow, well, long shot came out and we had an increase in MUT, which increased our bottom dollar in revenue, which increased the player base. So this formula seems to be working. Why should we change it? You see what I'm saying? Somebody posted something on Twitter the other day, and it's something that y'all know if I have said a long time ago, and that was that I feel like MUT and Madden, the core Madden game, should be two separate games. Because simply because MUT it's almost like two games in one, but franchise side of it is just completely getting left out, which I know they are going to fix it. That's why I'm not harping on it too much, but and they've done it before, and I think that's probably the reason why they're not going that route, because NFL head coach really didn't sell that hot. I mean, it was out and it was gone. I think they had maybe two years of it. You know, one with had Bill Cowher, if that's his name, the Steelers coach on the cover, and then the other one had Tony Dungy. But you know, and actually, y'all, that was a pretty fun game. And here's my thing: head coach, what they did with head coach. How many of y'all played head coach and was like, oh my God, I love this, but I hate it because I can't control the players? A lot of us was. I think all of us was. Can you imagine a franchise mode that had the head coach elements to it? That depth, being a coach, if I picked to be a head coach, I had that depth, that creativity, that structure system, the meetings and all of that. Plus, I get to control my players in the game. Rex, if you are listening, my friend, oh my God, you would kill the game when it comes to franchise mode if you did that. Combine head coach with franchise mode, and that could be your head coach career right there. And have the same structure in place for if I choose to be a player. Give me that, not so much the same things, of course, because it's a player and a head coach, but have that level of depth and innovation. And I know that takes a ton of data, that takes a lot of time and a lot of space, but you know, I don't know, man. I mean, that route I think would make a lot of people happy, because like I said, if any of you have played head coach, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Head coach was so in depth. There was so much you could do, from scheduling practices to shell practice, pass scale, working with your other coaches, hiring and firing, and it was just so much you could do in that game. The game planning even was just so in depth and awesome. And it was so good that when you got to the game, you wanted to play the game. I was like, oh my God, I wish I could just control my players. This would be a perfect game. But you couldn't. And that was the only downfall for it in my eyes. But the depth and innovation in that game was ideal. And Madden could take a lesson from that. And really, if you can mesh that into the game, that would be fantastic, y'all. But you know, franchise mode, like I said, I'm a franchise mode player. I wish I was into MUT, but I'm just not. In my eyes, I feel like if you wanted that kind of team, you could just do a franchise mode and do a fantasy draft. But EA is riding that wave right now. A lot of games have that ultimate team kind of thing. If you look at Dokkan Battle, it's a Dragon Ball Z game on mobile. They are #1 in the App Store for sales because people like that. People like trying to get a character or a player in a sports game that's leveled up, that's better than everybody else, kind of putting together their own team, their own scheme, their own strategies and things of that nature, as well as the surprise of buying a pack and not knowing what's inside, hoping and crossing your fingers that you would get something awesome. Bungie took that, you know, it didn't start with Bungie, but that's when I noticed stuff like that. And it is very addicting, y'all. I remember I used to grind out hours in Destiny 1, playing the raid over and over and over and over just to try to get that lucky drop. And it's the same way in Madden, same way in Dokkan Battle in a lot of these games right now. They're playing off of the human psyche, and it works. People are buying these games and they're getting addicted to these things, and it's making them money at the end of the day, and they don't want to break away from that. But like I said, you look at Madden 18. Madden 18 should have been Madden Ultimate Team 18, because everything in that game was geared towards Madden Ultimate Team. Let's just be real. So I'm hoping And I'm really thinking 19 is gonna flip the script and kind of be more geared towards franchise mode, because even the gameplay additions in the game with jamming the corner, jamming the wideouts with the corners and things like that, that was put in place for Madden Ultimate Team, and that's even how they marketed it. At EA Play, everything was geared towards Ultimate Team, Ultimate Team, Ultimate Team, Ultimate Team. And so now Ultimate Team's sitting good, and franchise mode's left out in the code. But I'm going to tell you why I believe 19 will be great. Because if they don't, I believe that Madden is going to... Well, you know what? I used to say I believe that Madden would be done. But people are still going to buy the game to try it out. They are. Maybe not so much next year. Me, myself, I'm going to be very lenient. I really want to get Madden. But I'm telling you, if franchise mode is not there, don't expect me to buy Madden day one. I might wait till the holidays when it goes down to like 20-something bucks. But don't expect me to buy it day one. Now, for the contest, I'll still give it to you guys like I promised. But as far as me buying it for myself, I can't rightfully do that because it's not fair. And actually, I wouldn't even buy it when it goes down. I would wait and buy it pre-owned. The reason I would buy it pre-owned, because at that point, me buying it at that point, that money's not going to EA. It's going to GameStop or Best Buy or wherever I buy it from, probably GameStop. And it's not, that money doesn't go to EA, because they need to listen. And I'm not Rex. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about Clint. I'm not talking about John. I'm not talking about any of you guys, because I know what y'all go through. I know the job that y'all do. And guys, if y'all listen to this, don't get down on them. It's not their fault. There are people over them that make the big decisions. Rex and the team have an idea. They want the same things we want. Trust and believe. Y'all need to learn how the relationship, and I'm going to do a video on that, the relationship between the developers and the publishers. That'll be the next Dmgaming video. Heck, I might even start it right after this video. But I'm going to talk about that in a later video, the relationship between the developers and the publishers, so people can understand what people like Rex and Clint and John, people like them go through and what they really want, as opposed to how things end up by the publisher. You see what I'm saying? People need to learn that relationship. So, y'all, that's all I got for right now. That's the reason why I traded in Madden 18, y'all. And that's the reason why I'm on the fence about getting 19, because franchise mode. Stay tuned for the next video, y'all. We're going to go more in depth on this thing. We're going to have some fun with it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Follow us on Twitter, because we hitting Twitter. We hitting Twitter in the mouth. Hit them in the mouth. That may be our new slogan. Hit them in the mouth. Till next time, y'all. Thanks for watching, and God bless.